It is well known that the Portuguese were the first settlers in Cape Town. Many of these Portuguese came to settle at a part of the Western Cape called Parow. They built their cultural center and a Portuguese church in the community. Later on, Angolans whom they colonized joined them in the community. As years went by, some of the Portuguese had to go, leaving behind majority of the Angolans living with the others in the community. One may then ask, what is the benefit of this colonial impact in the life of the Angolans?
It was good in the way that, to the point of educational, that we had to be educated because we didn't, had any knowledge of what is, how the things are, how the things could be, how the things could be done. The Portuguese people, they brought the transformation, and we discover things that if it could be by our own, then we couldn't know. But through them, we came to know. What comes so much in my mind is that before we were living like animals because we didn't have even clothes to wear. Do you understand? And we couldn't read nothing. We couldn't understand nothing. The system of the world itself. So as they came, it was like we were blind, but now we can see.
It seems that there is more to be done to cushion the relationship between the Portuguese, who were the colonizers, and the Angolans, who are the colonized.
It should be a more united family, if I can say family, between the Portuguese and Angolans.
Angolans people, they don't feel comfortable because they feel that whenever they are in Portuguese community, it's just to make them a slave. And they don't give you any value or any importance of what you are as human being. We differ so much that if you are Portuguese, that means that you are upright, but if you are Angolan, you are very down.
Each segment has their own cultural uniqueness, but they should be more united. They should be a united front because they have more similarities than differences.
Granted that being colonized by the Portuguese brought a lot of good to the Angolans, many of them still feel that they have been stripped of their uniqueness and personhood.
The South Africans have a very diverse culture, a very native but diverse culture. They have a preserved African identity. And this is something that our colonial system had removed from us. Our language, our music system, the knowledge was not recorded from our forefathers, our foreparents were not recorded. And this is something that the English colonizers at least preserved for the people, for the natives around here. So I find myself a bit lost sometimes. I come to South Africa and they ask me, what is your clan name? Because I tell them my name is Tarsi Silvestre. Both names are European names. They're Catholic names, they are Portuguese names. So when they ask me what is my clan name, I'm a bit lost because I do not have such a root. And a part of me has lost that identity. I look at my mother. My mother also does not have such a name. If I go back onwards, then yes, I do find native names where it's even in our native languages. It's in Kimbundu, which is my tribe. But if I'm asked to speak more about it, I'm at a downfall actually. And this is thanks to the colonial system of the Portuguese.
If it could be by our choice, I would say that the Portuguese couldn't be the right people to colonize us because every country that the Portuguese people colonized, this country never had any success, So if we were colonized by German, if we should be colonized by England's people, I think it could make any difference in terms of development.